This is Hazrat Saab's speech from volume 2 of Multifaceted that I'll continue with. And the heading given to it by the compiler is that the Holy Quran is multifaceted. And he says, we should say that the Holy Quran is multifaceted because from every place you can see many spiritual meanings or moral qualities that you can argue. And from the same point, all the different conclusions that you come to, they are not contradictory. One point doesn't contradict the other. But my experience is that people who hold grudges, who are naturally unduly angry, they don't have this understanding of the Holy Quran. And the message of the Quran is not open to them. I'm determined that I should write a commentary of the Holy Quran. I should write such a commentary where at each point all the different conclusions that you can come to are given. But just understanding and belief is not sufficient for salvation until what you have learned, you give it practical effect. Without deed, mere lip service has no life. We should have such faith on the Holy Quran that it truly is a miracle, and a connection with Allah, with God, should be such as if He is ever watchful of the Holy Quran. Until this is developed in people, I don't consider that a Jamaat has been created. If someone is in error and because he has misunderstood something, he opposes me in some matter, then I am not such that I become angry with him, because I know that we should have pity or mercy on the weak. If a child soils a bed and the mother gets angry and picks him up and throws that child, then she is committing murder. And if, because of all these things, the mother becomes angry with the child, then how will he grow up? She knows that he lacks understanding at this time, and slowly he will learn, and eventually a time will come when he will realize that it is not right to do such things. So why should I be angry? If I am on falsehood, then that falsehood itself is enough to destroy me, because I am not the first one to follow this path, that I should lose heart. This, we know that this is what happens to those who are sent by Allah. We know what Allah's law is. The master of the prophets, there were tens of millions of objections raised against him. That many objections haven't been raised against me. Some say that in Uhud, the battle of Uhud, he was struck 70 times by swords. But God does not waste the seed of truthfulness. The nature of Abu Bakr is rare that it should immediately accept what God has revealed. Natures are different, but no one can find guidance simply by looking at miracles and signs. True belief, inner belief, comes down from heavens. And sometimes the inner qualities, the totality of inner qualities of a man suddenly create a change in him. And once that change has taken place, then human beings, then man receives guidance. But guidance, giving of guidance, is something that Allah does. No one can intervene in that. If I had my way, I would make all of you Katab and Abdal. These are very high stations for spiritual stations for saints. If I had my way, I would make all of you into Katab and Abdal. But this matter is only in hands of Allah. But it is true that we should all fervently pray that this should happen. Next week, hopefully, I will read the last part of this discourse by Messiah Maud and then we'll move on to something else.